A friendship founded on business is better than a business founded on friendship. When we give someone our time, we actually give a portion of our life that we will never take back. It is unrealistic to expect people to see you as you see yourself. You attract what you are. You want to attract better, become better. They've promised that dreams can come true, but forgot to mention that nightmares are dreams too. Spend time with the elderly. Their wisdom and experiences are invaluable. The fact that people do not learn from the mistakes of history is the most important lesson of history. The way you treat others reflects who you are, not who they are. Keep your face towards the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. You define your own life. Don't let other people write your script. We must let go of the life we have planned so as to accept the one that is waiting for us. You can be everything. You can be the infinite amount of things that people are. Ignore your mistakes. The number one thing to worry about is, am I doing what I'm good at? It is never too late to be what you might have been. You will be disappointed and heartbroken multiple times, but it's how you respond that matters. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. Be persistent and never give up hope. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. It's easy to fool someone. It's hard to convince them that they've been fooled. Don't say someday. Say now, for someday may never come. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Happiness often sneaks in through a door you didn't know you left open. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. By being yourself, you put something wonderful in the world that was not there before. You can't cross the ocean until you lose sight of the shore. If a man is as wise as a serpent, he can afford to be as harmless as a dove. I'm not going to continue knocking that old door that doesn't open for me. I'm going to create my own door and walk through that. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Don't take yourself too seriously. Know when to laugh at yourself, and find a way to laugh at obstacles that inevitably present themselves. Do one thing every day that scares you. Learn to handle rejection gracefully. It's a part of life. Never bend your head. Always hold it high. Look the world straight in the eye. Every journey begins with the first step. In order to empathize with someone's experience, you must be willing to believe them as they see it, and not how you imagine their experience to be. Never be afraid to treat people the way they treat you. When you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. The most important thing is to enjoy your life, to be happy. It's all that matters. You have to believe in yourself when no one else does. Nature have given men one tongue but 2 ears, that we may hear from others twice as much as we speak. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. Any thoughts you have about the future is a delusion. The first step to getting anywhere is deciding you're not willing to stay where you are. Control your finances, or lack of them will control you. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's life in your years. When you have a dream, you've got to grab it and never let go. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Be impatient with actions, but patient with results. At your life's darkest moments, you'll see the most clearly. Find out who you are and do it on purpose. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. Rules for happiness, something to do, someone to love, something to hope for. Life gives you lemons, pepper, salt, and sometimes cold water, but they don't come together or in a certain order, so keep struggling until the lemonade is ready. There are 1,000 lessons in defeat, but only one in victory. Since we're all going to die, it's obvious that when and how don't matter. Confident people have a way of carrying themselves that makes others attracted to them. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. The future is not something we enter. The future is something we create. Always go with your passions. Never ask yourself if it's realistic or not. Find out who you are and be that person. That's what your soul was put on this earth to be. Find the truth, live that truth, and everything else will come. Not everyone you trust will be trustworthy. Do not postpone joy for the sake of the future. Tomorrow is promised to no one. If you are not willing to risk the usual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. The true test of a man's character is what he does when no one is watching. Believe and act as if it were impossible to fail. Not everyone will make it to your future. Some people are passing through to teach you life lessons. Life is a boxing game. Defeat is not declared when you fall down. It is declared when you refuse to get up. Failure is a great teacher, and if you are open to it, every mistake has a lesson to offer. Always do your best. What you plant now, you will harvest later. You've got to do what's right for you, even if it hurts some people you love. The hardest part is at the beginning of the journey. the rocket loses 90% of its fuel during takeoff. For me, becoming isn't about arriving somewhere or achieving a certain aim. I see it instead as forward motion, a means of evolving, a way to reach continuously toward a better self. The journey doesn't end. Rule your mind, or it will rule you. Don't wait around for other people to be happy for you. Any happiness you get, you've got to make yourself. Do not look back when leaving. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Time is your most valuable resource. There are no refunds or second chances for the time you waste. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Embrace solitude as a time for reflection and self-discovery. Whoever fights can lose. Whoever doesn't fight has already lost. Much is expected from that to whom much is given. Take a deep breath. It's just a bad day, not a bad life. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, "I'm possible." We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Don't be emotionally attached to anyone. People change. Even your best friends may probably turn into strangers one day. One day, or day one, you decide. Life has no limitations except the ones you make. In the face of adversity, remember that diamonds are made under pressure. You've got to be in it to win it. Learn to cook a few basic dishes. It's a valuable life skill. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Things that will count: you, your health, and your achievements. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. You make the best decisions when in pain, because fear of experiencing the same pain again is the strongest motivator. Mistakes are a fact of life. It is the response to the error that counts. The best way out is through. Small circle, private life, and peaceful mind. Keep smiling, because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. Love the life you live. Live the life you love. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. You can either be a negative or positive person in life, but only one will get you somewhere. Life has got those twists and turns. You've got to hold on tight and off you go. The more you know who you are and what you want, the less you let things upset you. When they give you lined paper, write the other way. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come without leaving happier. There are so many great things in life. Why dwell on negativity? You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what happens. A problem is a chance for you to do your best. Life is a long lesson in humility. People, in essence, do not grow up. They only get old. You're going to make a lot of people mad doing what's right for you. Donate to charity. Small acts change lives. Use things, not people. Love people, not things. Always remember that you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else. If you can do what you do best and be happy, you are further along in life than most people. Take the time to enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big thing. I can accept failure. Everyone fails at something, but I can't accept not trying. No wise man ever wished to be younger. If you do this in a woman's vagina, she will not forget you. Listen to her desires and needs. Prioritize her pleasure and communicate openly and honestly. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. No matter how hard you work, you can't have everything you want. Eventually, most of us end up settling in some part of our life. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. You can hide memories, but you can't erase the history that produced them. Breathe. It's just a bad day, not a bad life. Things will get better. Just wait. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Don't be afraid to express vulnerability. It shows strength. People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel.